Here. My name is Psychic Torre. I'm so glad that you're here. I'm doing this show, the first show of my new year. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for your patience. Some of you may know I had some things going on at the beginning of the year, so I had to postpone. I wasn't quite ready to start off the year, but now I am all in sparkly. I decided to dress up in really sparkly New Year's clothes. So welcome. I'm going to turn my music down. Be right back. Wonderful, wonderful. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to put on my spectacles because I don't have LASIK eye surgery to get my, with no glasses. So perfect vision. Welcome and thank you for being here tonight. All right, Daryl and Lisa are here. Welcome. Sasha is here. Welcome. Okay. And just saying to all of you, again, Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Tonight, our show topic is on spiritual doors. What in the world does that mean? Well, I'll tell you. Spiritual doors are life changes. And as we start in the new year, one of my dearest friends transitioned to spirit. And that changed a lot of lives, for sure. Very unexpectedly passed. So, honoring him and doing everything that I could just to be in a space of sending him light and love and comfort and spirit world that he may be rocking on. I will share a picture of him with you all. He was a photographer. That's how I met him many moons ago on a spring break in Daytona Beach. All right. This is not in the frame, but I have this little cute earring that's a camera, and this was a photo, a self. Most photographers don't take pictures of themselves, so, but he did take one for me, and then sent it to me, and so this was him in the '80s. Yes, look at that '80s hair with the little highlights for the guys and the leather and such. So, um, to me with Forever and a Day is what he wrote on the back, which was very sweet. He took a lot of great pictures of me and many, many famous musicians and rock stars, and worked on movies and television. So his door opened up very unexpectedly, but he is in a stronger, higher spiritual realm. Perhaps he is taking photos with the photo gods, as we say. And it just takes a little time to adjust to whenever we lose someone from the earthly plane to the spirit plane. We never know how it's going to affect us, but I think a bond of 39, almost 40 years with someone is huge. So you can't just dismiss that like it means nothing. So there are good days and bad days, and I do counsel many people who lose people to the spirit world as they transcend, and I do tell them that things come in waves. So the spiritual doors that we have in our lives deal with the opening and closing of doors. So you've heard the expression, when one door closes, another door opens. Yes? Yes. Okay. So thinking of that, the door is of opportunity, a second chance, if you will, in life, or a new opportunity in work, or maybe a spiritual awakening, a door opening that way. And a door closing is protection. A door saying, "This, we reject this for you. This is not for your highest and best good." It is for protection for yourself. It is also not your door. Never force a fit. I often say that to people because if you push too hard and you try to make something work that's not working, or you try to get in where you haven't been asked, invited, if you will, then it's always going to feel like you're trying too hard and trying to impress too many people. and not yourself. So that, my friends, is the topic tonight about spiritual doors. If you have a spiritual door that's opening for you, or you'd like to know which one it is opening for you, you can write it down in the comment section. And by the way, only those who are allowed to be here in the live stream show can write the chat, write in chat and make comments. Once the show goes viral, it no longer is available for comments that way. So I just thought I'd let you all know that. So that way, it's sort of like protecting a very near and dear group to my heart, you all. Okay? So I hope you are staying warm at this time. Our weather keeps changing. It's up and down. These doors keep shifting. Oftentimes, many people transition at the end of a year or beginning of the year. So these doors open and close for a reason. Perhaps we have fulfilled a spiritual contract, why we have been on this earthly plane so long. Even a lot of people break up at the end of a year. So perhaps that contract is done. So I do hope that if you were one of these people, that your heart mends, and it does take time. And if perhaps the door reopened and it wasn't all the way closed, then was it? Okay. So, my music stopped. I wonder what that's all about. Okay. Um, you know, patience. If a door opens, if it didn't close all the way, that means it just needed time to breathe. You needed time to breathe. Room to grow, room to breathe. So I've been telling a lot of people that I've been at Cafe Tutu Tango for the past few nights, sitting with people, and I also am at Universal Studios, but private practice is one thing that I pride myself on. I do have a group coming in. I said I would kickstart that back up again in the new year, but most unexpectedly, with the timing of things, it's on postponement. Probably till the end of the month, about missing persons. So if you're interested in that, check out or message me for the missing persons case studies and hopefully solving mystery cases. On Facebook, there's a group that I put together, a page. So just check that out if you will. DM me, I'll give you the page link. So anyway, lots of exciting things. Of course, we are still in Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, an earthly sign. Today was my father's birthday. My friend was also a Capricorn. So both men that I've known for a long time in my life, Capricorns. Okay? The sign of Capricorn is an earth sign. Usually deals with strength and dominance and ruler type energies. Capricorns, they don't naturally, it's not all about the ego trying to rule, it's just they desire the quest to take charge of things and also build people up in their own way, make them feel very special. The King of Coins, that's what I called my father, because a lot of times people who come from very meager beginnings, very humble beginnings, do as much as they can to amass wealth in their life and to bless others with it. Which, as many of you know, my father was a Santa Claus for many years, and he blessed many people with not just visits but gifts. And he was a 12-month Santa Claus. Okay, so remember, when you are blessed enough to receive offerings, to receive gifts that keep your bills paid, your debts down, that keep you in a higher mode of life and living to do as you wish. Bless others so you may open their door. Help them get that door kicked open, if you will. It's all a matter of that connection. Some pay it forward and they help their door openers, okay? They're the gatekeepers or the key holders. And remember that in Ghostbusters? Are you the gatekeeper? Are you the key holder? um, so, we all play a part in the circle of life in giving everyone what they need, and ourselves included. I've been working a lot with the pendulum. In case you happen to see this here, the pendulum I have here is a rose quartz pendulum. I also have other ones, some seashell, spiraled down seashell, as well as an amethyst pendulum. And we have, you are a human pendulum, but you should always program your pendulum to work with you. Don't hand over your tools to other people. I know people who read and they say, well, here, take the cards and shuffle them or cut the deck and all. No, I believe everything has about energy. So, which is why I don't allow others to touch my tools, whether it's the pendulum or my cards or so on. I've already connected in with their energy. No need to fuss and let them put their hands all over it. In these days, in these times, I should say, we're very cautious about still cleanliness and germs, etc. So, all these things still matter. So please, keep that in mind. In cold flu season, wintertime especially, make sure your hands are clean. If you're touching surfaces, say shopping carts and so on, clean your hands or clean the cart, etc. Just try to stay as proactive to be healthy as you can. All right. Hello, Jada. Hi. How are you? Good to see you again. And just happy that everyone is showing up for this live stream. And as I say, welcome. And who else is here? Oh, Jasmine and Jada are here. Hello, hello, ladies, along with Sasha. Thank you for being here. And let others know with the links and such. I tried to be a little more clever today with the link, if you saw that on different posts in social media. Okay, so uh, let's see. I believe, I don't know if you have a door emoji. Let's just say, um, hmm, what should we use? All right, since it's winter time and many places are kind of chilly, um, we just remember to warm your heart, keep your heart warm in all this time. So I believe in lieu of all situations, today is Monday. A lot of times the color for Monday is blue. It's also Hecate's Day, which is black and red. I would like to use, I think for our emoji tonight, let us use um, a red heart. Okay? Red is the true color, the color of true love and true passion. And when we have a passion for life and doing everything we can to live our best life, then we're doing it. We're living it. It goes on. It goes on and upward and onward. I have tried to make it very clear that, you reach out and touch and connect in with others that you haven't spoken to for a while. Whether it's on phone or text, I like phone still. And one of my cousins said I was his only Christmas card this year. He lives in Texas. He used to live in D.C. and Virginia area, and yet in a place in his life where he relocated, wife, children, and such. So they were excited. They got a card from Florida. And that just the little things, they're the most personal touches. So just as my friend and I were friends for so many years, um, his birthday was 2 days before Christmas. Okay, so then and I just figured, wow, he's probably having a good time on his birthday. Messaged him and such, and then Christmas came, and I thought, no, I need to reach out to him, and I'm glad that I did because we were discussing plans. Even though plans are different now, but we were just catching up, and and one of the sweetest things he said to me was, "Keep up the good work." See, leave on a high note, no matter what your frustrations in this world are. When you're talking to someone, you're speaking with someone, and you're really having conversation, leave on a high note. And yes, keep up the good work. And I know that he will, where he is. Oh, and of course, my father, I know that already. So, red hearts it is. And let's ask what deck will we use tonight? Let's see. Kind of getting in that little Zen-like energy right now. Let's use something different. I'm going to use the Deepak Chopra deck. It is about success. And that's what we're all looking forward to in this year. Success. In 2024, it is an 8-year, so it's a healer year. It's a year for blessings and healings and mastering your lessons, becoming the teacher. The student now becomes the teacher. So let's see who's here to get a message with the red heart. Glasses again. So jealous. One of my friends got that surgery. We'll see how the year goes. It could be a possibility. Okay, I see Sasha and Jasmine and and we see lots of red hearts and Daryl and Lisa. Okay, just checking, making sure. Okay, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna start with. Okay, Sasha. Hello, hi Sasha, and Happy New Year. So I don't know why I'm taking those off because these actually have messages on the cards as well. But Sasha, let's see. These are beautiful cards. They have lots of cool colors on them and such. I got these in North Carolina on a journey one year to see my friend Beth, who's still in North Carolina. And she went from Broward, a little store she used to work in Broward, and her own little shop in Lake Toxaway, to now she is in Yadkin Valley, and it's called the Heart and Soul of Yadkin Valley, and the heart is HAART. So if you look her up on Facebook, you'll find her little store. And in your travels, if you go through North Carolina, check her place out. She has little wine. She's the wine emporess, and she sells and supports all the local artists, and including some of my things as well. And there's readings there from time to time as well. So I got these when I went to visit her. And so she took me to this cool little store, just a whole other world, another story to tell. But I found these cards. They were the only deck like this. And I said, it's Deepak Chopra. And I knew of him for many, many years. In fact, since the 90s, way before many people ever heard of Deepak. So, Sasha, let's see what your success message is to start off this new year. Okay. Oh my goodness. This actually looks like I forget the name of what we call this, and we do it at Universal. It's a Japanese script. They definitely have a name for it, and when they do it with henna and such. So I believe that has a lot to do with that. Beautiful, huh? Okay. And so this is saying, I intend to create good luck. That's right, this is about good luck, the symbol of luck. I intend to create good luck in my life. All right. That's a great message. So for you, Sasha says, when I recognize the power of intent, I can focus it to create the life I want. Wow, that's a pretty powerful message. So good fortune and good luck to you, Sasha. And I leave you with that with love, light, and blessings. Okay, and next I believe I want to say Jasmine. Then we go to Jada. Okay, so Jasmine, I'm going to put that card back in the deck. Why? Sometimes people get the same card, so it's not illegal. As you notice, my hair is kind of sassy and up tonight, so I felt like really, ab-fabbing it up, if you know what that's about. My British ladies, my English gal friends from Tango last night were like, oh, we love your hair. Oh, Torre. And I'm like, I'm very abfabulous, aren't I? And they just kind of chuckled because they knew. It's a show, English show. Joanne Lumley. Joanne Lumley plays Patsy Stone. So I was doing a Patsy. Still am. Okay. So let's go there, shall we? Jasmine. Jasmine. Beautiful card. Look at that card. Wow. Okay. Beautiful colors. All that purple, shades of purple and green, purple and blue. And I thank you for that, my love. Okay. So your message is I work consistently towards my goals, taking advantage of every opportunity. Look at that. Reaching for the stars. And the message with that is um, if I maximize the number of ways an event can take place, I can increase the probability that it will, in fact, happen. So, thinking about that, uh, all the possibilities. Don't just settle for one way. There are many ways, many possibilities. So you find yourself maximizing that number of ways an event can happen, and then you know it can actually happen. So work consistently to your goals this year, and take advantage of every opportunity. So I leave you with that. Much love and light. Namaste. All right. I'm just going to keep the glasses on. Might as well. Okay. So, Jana. Hello, my lovely. Welcome. What's the message for Jana tonight, Spirit? I keep there pushing and pushing and pushing cards. Um, just, there we go. Thank you. Woo. So, okay. This is interesting. I help other people make money. Now, you know, like I was talking about my dad always giving gifts and such, and sometimes it was also insight. It wasn't just the gifts of physical, it was I'm the gift of listening and giving insight. So I help others make money. And you know, that's just a cycle. It returns tenfold to you. So, Jada, the greatest secret to making money and being successful is helping others make money and being successful. Think about that. Look at that. It's a bounty of gifts, an endless supply of abundance. Back in my hairstylist days, I had many salons that I managed, and my goal was not to just be a boss. I didn't start out being a boss. But I was a boss lady for a long time. But I never liked that. Even half time I wouldn't even wear a name tag with my title. I was not into titles. So, but my job really, when I came aboard into a new place, a new salon, meeting a new staff, a new group, or educators, I would empower them. I think the best leaders are the ones that empower others. So I would find their strengths. I would not focus on their weaknesses. I think when people point out the flaws all the time, they miss the mark. They miss the strength. They miss all the positive things. I mean, we all know the flaws exist. You don't have to keep pointing them out to us, right? And you don't have to keep like beating yourself up over that. Success comes when you help others find their strength and make their own success. And you are in turn successful. I had many times turned around salons that were short staffed and under budget and just really not a very friendly atmosphere, and changed all that by giving everyone an opportunity to thrive and an opportunity to be happy. And, you know, a lot of times I couldn't guarantee every day, but I would say I would give them opportunities to pick a schedule that they could work with. And you would not even believe the turnaround in the appeal the energy in those salons. Because when you have happy people, what is it they say? Happy wife, happy life. Same thing goes for any place you work. When you give people an opportunity to be happy, they thrive, and then you in turn thrive. Sure, I made bonuses, absolutely, and a lot of people in my area, not everyone made bonuses. So I thrived on the fact that I could empower others to be their best without coming across like I'm boss lady. You know, everyone has rules, and either they and boundaries, and even they know when they've crossed the line. I didn't have to ever point that out. In fact, I never fired one person. I never fired a person because here's why: people will often find their own door. And that's what it's about tonight. These doors, our spiritual doors. When we're unhappy and we can't get happy where we're at, what happens? We got to open that door and walk out the door. And then we say, well, I don't even know what I'm going to do. And the next thing you know, another door opens right in front of them. Or someone says, hey, why don't you come work with me? I love what I do where I do it. Or maybe it's in love. You say, hey, you know, I just happened to see you over there and you were sitting alone and da 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 da. Next thing you know, you're sparking up this major conversation. And good things and good feelings start happening and good things start happening. And speak positively. Don't give your whole backstory to a job or to a new relationship. Just breathe and be positive. Now, I know your message was a while back, but I leave you with that with love, light, and blessings, my love. Namaste. So yeah, and every story, every message has a story. Um, I believe my father was quite the storyteller. And so was my grandmother, his mother Dorothy. So it runs in the family, I suppose, right? All right. So now we have Daryl and Lisa. Hello. Um, so I believe, are you both here tonight, my friends? Both here? Okay. Oh, you're welcome, Jana. So if you're both here, I give you two messages. How's that? Okay. I'm gonna come to Lisa. So give me a little high sign or a little balloon or a red heart or something that I know you're still with us. Okay? Okay. So let's see what's going on. There we go. All right, Spirit, show us something for Lisa. Oh, interesting. This is saying, today I practice true philanthropy. You know, you don't have to be truly a wealthy person. You don't have to be a billionaire to be a philanthropist. It's being that person says, when I practice philanthropy, I educate people, encouraging them to be independent, more aware, and more creative. So, philanthropy is not just about giving an endowment to, a company or the arts and so on. You can, but you also can practice it in a way to educate others, to share your gifts. And Lisa, I know you have many gifts. So, encouraging people to be independent so they may thrive. That's your message. And as I say, you have many gifts. You're a very creative lady. And that when you share your gifts or your life experiences, um, that is the true meaning of blessing someone and giving them a gift from you, whether it's the endowment of words or sharing a technique with someone, or a blessing with money. It all comes back, the circle complete. Um, I know I have a lot of stories, and not just mystical ones and hairstylist ones, many music stories, but my stories I tell them to share stories, to share information with others, not to boast or brag. If I wanted to boast or brag, you'd feel it, okay? I share my stories because they are based on my experiences of things that work and things that don't work. And they didn't work for me, or they didn't, or they do work for me. So I check the ego at the door, even with my life stories, because they're just stories. They're just here as experiences. Words mean everything. That is where the rubber meets the road for me. When I could express my thoughts through a story or an experience, you know, that is how I create. That is how I encourage. Um, so everyone has a creative way of their art form. So I leave you with that, with love, light, and blessings, Lisa. And I got a little wave and a rose and a happy face. So I believe Daryl. Okay. Yes. So, oh, look at this. And just different houses. Oh, okay. Okay. You just different houses. Yes, absolutely. So Daryl, I'm gonna come to you, my friend. Okay. All right. I got really quiet in my head all of a sudden with you, Daryl. I keep hearing the word peace a lot with you, about having peace in your life. You have this. You have a shared message. All right. Much like one of our young ladies earlier, who had this about um, working consistently towards your goals. When you work consistently towards those goals, you know what you're going to get. You're going to get success. You take advantage of all the opportunities, every opportunity. So, Daryl, when I think about you and the events that you do, and when you're singing, you're performing, and such, and it may be other things as well for you, okay? But I do see that when you can think of all the ways um, that positivity, that success, that happiness can happen, that is success. That is absolutely success. So there are no needs to doubt one's gifts and one's ability to be successful. If you harmonize with everything you're bringing in that you're creating, you are successful. Okay, and you've got, my little ear went like this, my right ear. That is a message about keeping negative chatter out of your world. Okay, so I'm going to leave that with you with love, light, and many, many blessings. Namaste. Okay, so you see, my friends, my lovelies, there are numerous ways to have success in your life. Numerous ways. And it's not about winning. Winning happens. Winning happens when you've practiced and you're ready for the competition. That's when you focus on the winning. Every day is a win. You wake up, you're alive, you're winning already. And focus on, just if you have goals and these goals aren't matching up and they're not aligning with what you're practicing every day, well, then that means there's going to be a door closing soon, because you're going to be one way or the other. You're going to be practicing another way, or you're going to redefine your goals. So spiritual doors, important to have. A lucky color for a door is red in feng shui. If your door, and sometimes we go into the different practices of feng shui, what direction your house faces. But I always go more of the standard way of teachings. And I say the red door for two things: for a home that is paid off, and for a home that is protected and blessed. I do have a red door. Years ago it was green. That was a whole other world. That was a focus on healing. So now my door is red. And I know that with that being said, focus on how you take care of your entranceways, your doorways. And a physical world, do you have a welcome mat? Do you have a clean area for people to walk into your home, to enter your home. I take my shoes off at the door. We know about this, right? So we don't carry the walk of the world into our home, all that extra energy. So I change shoes at the door, kind of like Mr. Rogers. Remember that? Change his sweater into slippers. And yeah, it's a real thing. Also, a lot of people don't want all that debris tracked through their house. Okay? And that's very important, especially if you live where there is snow and mud and such. So some people have a mud room that they call, and they walk in that way. And they enter that way so they can have clean floors. I mean, who wants to be a slave to their house and always doing the floors? So that is one way we look at the doorway, the physical doors. Make sure you wipe down your door handles and your front of your door. Make it clean. You know, make the glass in the front look nice too. And repair work, keeping your doors in good repair. I got two doors actually that will have to be replaced in my home, and getting ready for that to happen. Every little change begins another change. And so, in the doors of life, make yourself available, whether it's in your heart or in your mind, to shut the doors to close your mind, to shut the doors to close your heart. You're protected so much, perhaps, that you're not open enough to see or hear or feel. Awareness, that might be part of it, but being open, receptive. See, there's a difference. We can all be aware, we just do not always seem to be receptive. Sometimes it's better just to be aware and then realize what we need to be more receptive to. And this is a year of healing. It's our 8th year. It's building our light quotient, building our wealth, building our good health, and opportunities about learning our lessons in life. Okay? So it's an abundant year for many of us, a successful year for many of us. Just think of all the ways you'd like to be successful. Maybe it's your diet. Maybe you just like to clean up your diet and what you're eating, and or lose a little weight or gain a little weight, muscles. Okay, or maybe it is the career move, or accomplishing goals in your life career, your life path. And some of you would like to travel, and that's a goal, that's success. If you can afford to make that happen and find a way and just be open to the process, you will travel and say, I'm ready. How many of you out there say you're ready? And you got to mean it, because in the very beginning it was the word, it was the sound, and then the word, and that is the beginning. Say it. If you think it's not enough. Write it down. Speak it out loud, so your dreams and your blessings and your success can happen. So that's what I got for you, my lovelies. Okay? It's been a pleasure. It's been an honor. I wish only good things for you this week. Always leave on a high note in every conversation. Keep your doors ready to be open and the other ones ready to close. And I leave you with all that, with much love and light and many, many blessings. Namaste.